Okay, so here I'm going to give you some shoulder stability exercises. They don't replace a proper rehabilitation, but just to give you a little bit more ideas on how to involve more exercises than involve the shoulder and how to stabilize it. Now remember, the shoulder is a multi-directional joint. It has to work in all directions. It has to provide throwing, catching, pulling, pushing, lifting, carrying at fast speeds, at slow speeds. So when you train shoulder, when you rehabilitate a shoulder, you really have to work in all directions, in all kinds of intensities and all kinds of velocities. The more chaotic, the better. But of course, you start from easy to difficult. So first exercise, I'm going to use my daughter here, Uma. So I'm going to be on my knees. You're going to be on your legs. Okay. So this is what you call hand dance. So you can do this with your partner. You can do this with your daughter. It's actually a really fun game. One hand against each other. Now, we're pretty much starting to dance. First of all, we don't add resistance, but slowly we just move from side to side. Nobody knows where the arm is going to go. You can move my arm, and I can move your arm. Now, slowly but surely, I'm adding more resistance. Now, I'm not trying to win, but I'm definitely not trying to lose. So, try to push a little bit harder, and here and there, and never tell me what you think. Now, if you close your eyes, it makes it even more difficult because your eyes control also parts of the stability. And you can start moving even faster and faster and pushing forward and backward and try not to push your kid on the floor. Okay, thanks, sweetie. This is one thing. This is the first exercise you can do. Now, let's progress to more interesting exercises. So if you do shoulder presses, now, of course, we all know what shoulder presses are, which is this little boring exercise, but I got to make it a little bit more interesting by adding resistance from multiple angles. So if I take a rubber band and tie it around, here we go. I can start with this angle, so I'm doing a shoulder press. Now in this way, something is pulling me back. So I'm not trying to push the rubber band, but maintain the same angle while adding more resistance from my pectoralis muscles, from my subscapularis muscles. It adds a little bit more stability. So if the other variation I can do is by standing in the opposite direction. Now when I do this, I'm actually using my shoulder blade muscles, my rhomboids, my infraspinatus also works in the external rotators, the teres minor, which makes it a little bit more difficult. So this is another variation. Next, like we said, we want to work also on throwing and catching. So take a tennis ball and with your arm, catch it, but don't let it drop. So I'm not doing this, keeping my ball tight, forward, forward. As this gets easy, use your eyes closed. Next, let's make it a little bit more difficult. So a few throws and then whoop, do this motion and then catch the ball again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whoop. 1, 2, 4, 5, whoop. So I'm not doing this. I'm not throwing the ball up and catching it, which, okay, you can also do as well. But if you want to make this a little bit more difficult, so keep it in place and then catch. Next variation, but with this you need two balls actually, so it's need a right setting. So throw the ball forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Other variations I can do, if I tie a rubber band around my hand, catch, throw against the wall, catch, throw against the wall, catch. Now, try not to just use one angle, but try to throw it in other angles as well. It's not as easy as it looks. So up and catch. The previous exercise, catching. You can also do this against resistance. So all of these exercises are just more ideas you can use in a shoulder rehabilitation program to add more stability, add more variations, add more versatility to your exercises, and not just boring exercise. Great, guys. Thanks a lot. Drop me a line in the comments. Let me know what you think.